I love the smell of fried rum in the morning. This here is a very great slice of awesome sauce known as Phantom Crash for the original Xbox. And it's the first review I'm doing for Please Wait Loading. Now, Phantom Crash, as you may have guessed, is about big robots. Said robots have big guns. Said robots like to blow each other up. The premise of the game is everyone takes part in an underground sport named Rumbling, which is basically the robots fighting each other. The robots go by the name of SVs or Scoobies. And it's up to you to outfit your Scooby, take part in different fights, raise money, and eventually take on the world ranker. I think that was the champion's name. Almost immediately upon coming into this game, you can see parallels with another more famous game known as Gran Turismo. The whole menu setup for shops and such and the fact you have a garage reminds me a lot of that game. But this I find much more entertaining than Gran Turismo. This game is not widely known, and I have to pick it up just completely out of the blue when I saw it on a shelf in one of my local shops maybe a couple of years back. It's what you call one of those hidden gems, the ones you don't hear about but are actually really, really awesome. Phantom Crash fits nicely into that category. Ironically, it's finished my favourite category of game. Hidden gems rule! Anyway, to the gameplay. It's pretty much a case of what you see is what you get. As you can see here, I've entered one of the rumbling arenas, of which there are only 4 in the game, one of which is unlockable. Your objective is pretty simple. Survive as long as you can. There's no fixed number of enemies to actually destroy. That's the interesting thing about this game. You go into the arena and you've got people randomly joining the arena at any given time. You gain money for destroying enemies, and it's a case of surviving as long as you can. The more enemies you can destroy and the longer you're in the arena, the more money you'll get. It sounds simple, but it quickly gets more difficult. The enemies range from bog standard green ones to normal yellow ones that I'm taking on there. But you've really got to watch out blue and red. Blue, I think they're guests to be mean, if I remember. They're not normally around. And the red guy only shows up after you defeat so many. The red enemy is not your friend. The red enemy can and will kill you. But defeat red and you basically win the arena. To take on the game's area rankers, you have to defeat the red players in each arena. And you can join the arenas at different times of day. The game goes through a full calendar. And oh, there's not much more to it. It's that simple. This game is deceptively hard, however. There are a few things that you should know, however. You are in control of your Scooby. You can outfit it with different weapons. Like you see here, I'm using a machine gun and some missiles. However, you may notice I've been cloaking a lot. This alludes to the game's title, Phantom Crash. You can use at any time the optical camouflage, which makes you invisible to enemy radar. However, it eventually runs out, as you see by the OT time gauge below the durability bar. Use of the optical camouflage is key to winning this game. It can give you the edge over a tough opponent of your being completely destroyed, like I'm about to become here. And the red enemy's showing up. Yes, I see I'm having a bit of a time against this guy. But whether or not you survive, whether you die or whatever, this game is a lot of fun. And it's actually got 4-player split screen mode. Up to 4 players can play this game. It's just a shame they didn't put this on Xbox Live. This is a missed opportunity. Can you imagine what it would be like now? We finally have a game worthy to succeed Chrome Hounds. Random fact, you could destroy cars and obstacles in the arena to get even more money. Isn't that great? If we could just do that in real life. Anyway, my battle will soon be over here as I'm getting a bit beat up. Yeah, your robot your output AI handily tells you when you're about to get creeped. At this point you want to exit. There's several exits from each arena and knowing when to use them is key as well, because if you die, you lose a lot of money. Oh, I just picked up some money as well, that's hell. There's an airship conveniently dropping items throughout the course of a battle. Getting to those is a top priority as in keeping the battle longer. Your weapons also require ammunition, they're not infinite. You've really got to watch how you control your mech in this game. As of this review, the game is extremely affordable. You get a lot of game for your money. It's only £5 to £8. You get a fantastic single player, awesome multiplayer, and let's face it, if you like giant robots and blowing things up with them, it's a no-brainer. This is one of the best mech games I've ever played. My only gripe with this game are the controls. You have to use the black and white buttons to strafe. And if you know where they are on the Xbox controller, you know that it's a pain in the rear. But don't let that dissuade you from this fantastic game. And now my little mech is getting somewhat patched up, but I think it's time to beat a hasty retreat before I lose all my hard-earned money. Even the best robots need to have a rest.